First, suction dredgers were employed to reduce the side effect of the construction on the operation of fishing boats. Sand transmission pipelines were placed on both land and seabed. Sea lines were adjusted between 40 to 80 meters, pending on sea level, to clear for ships' navigation, further avoiding obstruction of everyday operations. Land lines were supported by booster pump stations for long-distance transport of removed sand. The average transportation distance was 7.7 kilometers. Sand and soil in the filling area were compressed through dynamic compaction. Station area is further enhanced by extrusion method of sand piling. The foundation was firmly in place after 2 years of land reclamation process. In addition, the Kuya Water Reclamation Center included construction of 1,639 meters of road and bridge access, connecting the center to the surrounding area's primary and secondary sewage pipeline projects. Throughout this long process, Darco not only demonstrated its professionalism, but also the ability to excel in integrated project management. The Kuya Water Reclamation Center occupies a total of 17.2 hectares. 5.6 hectares are allocated to windbreak forest. Treatment facilities encompass another 6.6 hectares, and the remaining 5 hectares were set aside for a recreational park. Treatment facilities were designed under the principles of energy and nature conservation. The concept of the recreational park was to create a clean, hydrophilic living space, providing the general public with a place for leisure and exercise. Perhaps one day, connecting Shinju's 17-kilometer cycling path along the coast for people to enjoy the scenery. Every day, the sewage of Shinju City is directed to the Kuya Water Reclamation Center, which can treat up to 130,000 tons of wastewater per day. After 3 stages of treatment, clean water is either released into the Kuya Creek or actively transformed into reusable water resource. Amidst the global water shortage crisis, the issue is even more evident in Taiwan, where due to geographical limitations, it is difficult to access and store water resource. Therefore, optimizing water resource management and reclamation is a priority. Thus, the importance of the Kuya Water Reclamation Center is clear, creating hope in water resource management for future generations. Now let us better understand the water reclamation process at Kuya. To start with, the journey starts at the automated bar screen, where large solids are removed to ensure the fluidity of the remaining process. Then sand is filtered out in the vortex grit separator. After, the wastewater is directed to the primary treatment zone, where suspended solids, oil, and scum are removed in the primary sedimentation tank. Next, the water is redirected to the organic reaction chamber for odor treatment by removing organic pollutants. After that, the water will enter the secondary sedimentation tank to separate it into supernatant and sludge. After sedimentation, the sludge is directed to the sludge return well, and the supernatant clean water is channeled through the overflow weirs to the sand filter, where all other particles are removed. Then multiple treatments through the sand filter produce near pure water, which is at last sanitized with ultraviolet radiation. Finally, Without affecting the natural ecosystem, clean water is released back into nature. Sludge treatment is done through sludge thickening, sludge conditioning, and sludge dehydration. Once the sludge is reduced in volume and stable, sludge cakes are then produced for transportation. In the future, sludge cakes can be made into organic fertilizer or soil conditioner, further enhancing sludge reclamation.